I can't be the only one. I cannot be the only one struggling on Nintendo Switch. I can't be. If anybody is new to the channel, make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more Nintendo Switch content. But I cannot be the only one struggling on Dead by Daylight on the Nintendo Switch. I can't be. I can't be. I can't be. Back in the day, when I first played DBD on the Nintendo Switch, because I played it beforehand on PS4, I didn't like the game because of the old rune. I didn't understand what was going on. But everybody played with the old rune, and I was on a generator. It wasn't going up, so I didn't know what to do. But now let's get right into it. When I first played DBD on Switch, it was amazing. It was amazing. You know, everybody, for the most part, when you got to that red rank level, purple level, everybody pretty much knew each other. And it was cool. You know, everything for the most part felt fair when it came to a gameplay standpoint. But you know the perks, survivor perks always made stuff unbalanced in the maps. But when it came from a gameplay experience, everything felt fair for the most part. But since everybody played on the same frame rate, survivors wasn't doing 360s like they do now with crossplay. You know, survivors don't play with stretch res, all the extra stuff, mods and all that. You know, on PC and all that. But now it's different. Ever since crossplay, DBD on Switch has gotten to that point where it's not fun playing killer. You can't tell me it's not. You can't tell me it's fun playing killer. The most I can play killer is about 1 or 2 hours, and I'm done with the game because I don't want to play it no more. Because you get to that point where you know how to play killer, you know what to do, you know how to do it, you know exactly what play to do, you know exactly how to do it. But the only thing that's make you not do it and causes you not to do it is the frame rate of the game and all the limitations the Switch have, and it causes you not to be able to make a play that you know you can make, but you can't make it because of the limitations we have. That might be the best way to put it out. Once crossplay was enabled, I knew how the game was going to be. It was going to be a struggle. Definitely with the frame rate we have now, where we can barely play certain killers. We can't play Huntress, Hillbilly, Deathslinger, Trickster, Pinhead, Nurse, Blight, any character that requires a decent aim. Any character where you have to really focus and predict aim ability is super hard on Switch. Super hard because of the frame rate, controller delay, controller input delay, controller dead zone, and darkness. Those 4 things causes us to be at such a disadvantage on Switch. Such a disadvantage. And it makes it unfun. Like, it's so unfun. So unfun. Even on Survivor. You know how boring it is to play against a nurse, a blighted nurse, or a blighted spirit, or a blighted doctor. And if you don't know what blighted is like blight. And if you still don't know what I'm talking about, what I mean by blight, the blighted cosmetic, and the blighted cosmetic is like the blue, the yellowy, orangey, bright goop on a killer. It makes the killer super bright and disfigured in a way. It gives spirit horns and a bigger mouth and just more freakish. And how they got Ghostface with, I think, bubbles on his body, and his mask is slobbery and all messed up. That's how it is with blighted skins. And when a killer uses a blighted skin, it makes the Switch FPS really unbearable and unfun to play on. It's almost unplayable at a point when it comes to playing Survivor with a killer with a blighted skin. It makes the skill check super hard to hit. Just imagine you playing against a killer with a blighted skin and he's using overcharge and all these small skill check point perks, and you can't hit the skill check because of the FPS. Imagine trying to hit your DS against a blighted skin killer. You will hit you won't hit it. You won't hit it because the skill check is just gonna be skipping around. You can't make an accurate pinpoint decision on that shot. You can't hit it because of the frame rate. The Switch is really going through it, man. It's really going through it, and it's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun on either side. Honestly, it's less fun on Killer. It's more bearable on Survivor, but it's just not fun on either side because we're not having that same experience the other players are having. Honestly, all we ask for is at least a solid 30 FPS. And guess what we get now? We play 30, then it drops down to 25, and then we look to the right, then it drops down to 20. Then we look to the left and it drops down to 19. Then we stand still, it goes up a little bit to like the 25 FPS. Then we move again, it drops back down to 19 FPS, 20 FPS. It's not fun. It's not fun tracing a survivor. They do a mini 360. They just jitter. You know, they act like they going up 360. Man, they already 20 meters ahead of you. And they disappeared off the screen. It's not fun trying to play Huntress and you trying to make a pinpoint, calculated, accurate shot. And you can't make that because the dead zones are too wide. The sensitivity feels unbalanced because of the frame rate. And the frame rate is messing you up. And let's not forget about darkness. It's unfun playing on them dark maps like Badham Preschool. Badham Preschool and elementary school. One time I played Survivor, I was running and I didn't even know where I was running. It was too dark. On Autohaven, that map was so dark at one point. I was just looking at the ground running, hoping I was looping, hoping I was running near a generator, hoping I was running near a gate, just hoping I'm living. That's not fun. That's not fun one bit. And this might sound like a rant, but I'm just stating facts for the most part. I'm stating facts. We have FPS issues. We have controller dead zone issues. We have controller input delay issues. We have darkness issues. We have so many issues. It's not fun to play against other players it's not fun playing against other players that don't have them issues. It's not fun. I would rather play against other Switch players than play against a PC, a PlayStation 5, or whatever player that doesn't have to suffer with them issues. I'd rather play with my Switch my Switch mates. It's going to be a more fair field, more fun, more balance. Overall, better gameplay experience. Overall, it's just not fun. And you see what I'm talking about? And that's crossplay. The players aren't good on crossplay. They're not good. Most crossplay survivors are trash. But the thing is, we are at such a disadvantage. It's not even like trying to win. It's not even worth it, man. Because it's like we are at such a disadvantage. It's not even fair. It's not even fair. The survivors can do the littlest things and it work because of the frame rate, because of the darkness, and just because they equip a perk like Iron Will or Dead Heart. and they don't make it no better. Look at the bad save. Look at the bad save. Look at the brain usage with that play that Survivor made. But they have borrowed time, so they can make plays like that. This the brain dead play. You see what I'm talking about? They can make the brain dead play. That's the problem. That's the problem with DBD and with DBD Switch. Overall, the straight problems. And that's just my take on it. That's just my take. That's just my take. Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the frame rate. I'm tired of the input delay. I'm tired of the controller dead zones. And I'm tired of the darkness. It's too dark to be running around the map, not knowing where you're going. It's too dark. It's too dark. It's too dark. But yeah, guys, if you guys agree, well, I'm tired of it now. I'm tired of it. If you guys agree or have issues that I didn't list, comment down below. I would like to see the issues y'all are dealing with, because I have four major issues for me, and that's frame rate, input delay, controller dead zone, and darkness. Now, comment down below your issues with that, but like, you don't have to be on Switch either. You can be on any platform, PC, Xbox, PlayStation. It doesn't matter. But comment down below your issues with Dead by Daylight. Again, my four major issues is frame rate, controller dead zone, input delay, and darkness. Those are my four major issues with Dead by Daylight on Switch. My four major issues. Comment down below your issues. Comment down below your issues. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. I just had to let it out. I just had to tell y'all, cause it's not fun. It's not fun. Like the players aren't good. It just like, it's like you feel like you're being cheated. You know how to make the play. You know what you're doing. You know how to do it, but you can't do it because you're limited to your potential because of you playing on a certain platform, and that's not fun. That's not fun. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Thanks for watching. Peace.